When my husband came home after cheating for the last time, he found that in the huge villa, every trace of me was already gone. The only thing left was a divorce agreement on the table with my signature on it. That arrogant CEO instantly panicked and tore the divorce papers to shreds like a madman. But what he did not expect was that there was a copy of the divorce papers on every table in the villa, everywhere, because I knew he would definitely tear up the first one, so I printed countless copies of it. But when he saw all that, he actually calmed down and began using every resource he had to search for me around the world. As long as I did not sign it myself, he thought I could never divorce him. But I had already seen that coming too. Not only did I hand the divorce over to my lawyer, I also made sure he could never find me. By going straight to the police station and changing my name, I canceled my old identity, Ms. Miller. Are you sure you want to change your name? Once it is changed, your diploma and passport will all need to be updated too. I nodded. Yes, I am sure. The clerk was still trying to talk me out of it. It is actually pretty troublesome for an adult to change their name, and your original name is beautiful too. Maybe you should think it over again. I do not need to think about it. I want to change it. Please have me sign wherever I need to. All right, the name you want is Farah, correct? Yes, Farah. Far away. That is the plan I made for my future. I am leaving this place for good. Excuse me. Can I go update the name on my passport now? Yes, you can. This is your name change approval form. Take this to the service window downstairs, and they can update the name on your passport. I updated my passport as fast as I could, but I did not bother changing my diploma, family registration, or anything else. In 1 week, I would be leaving with my new passport anyway. That old identity could stay behind forever. I did not need it anymore. When I walked out of the government building with my new passport, right across from me was the landmark tower of H-City. On the giant screen, they were airing an interview with Preston Nolan, the CEO of Prosper Group. The host sharply noticed his small movement and asked with a smile, Mr. Nolan, I noticed that you have been touching your ring this whole time, but it looks like just a very ordinary silver band. Is there something special about it? Preston smiled very gently and held up his hand for her to see. This is my wedding ring. Sorry, I just assumed that with your net worth, your wedding ring would definitely be a diamond ring, and not a small one either. I made my wedding ring with my own hands. I polished it little by little and engraved both my name and my wife's name on the band. Wow, there really are 2 sets of letters, PM and AM. My wife's name is Annie Miller. Wow, I really envy your wife. She must have saved the galaxy in a past life to be able to marry you, Mr. Nolan. Actually, I am the one who must have saved the galaxy to be lucky enough to marry her. All around me, almost every passerby sounded envious, but I, the person at the center of it all, only let out a mocking laugh. Preston and I really had been deeply in love once. From school uniforms to wedding vows, we had spent 15 years together. In the eyes of our classmates and teachers, we were the couple most in love. Until 2 months ago, I received a photo from a strange woman. The girl looked like she was barely in her early 20s, but she was wearing revealing clothes, and her neck was covered in dark love bites. I did not need to guess what she had just been doing. She flashed a peace sign at the camera, and on her index finger was a silver ring, slightly too large, obviously a man's ring, and engraved on it were the letters PN and AM later. I saw that girl in Preston's office. Her name was Lily. She was 21 and had just graduated from college. She was Preston's newly hired personal assistant. At that moment, my mind really did go blank for a second. I truly wanted to storm into Preston's office and ask him, personal assistant, does that include sharing your bed too? But in the end, I gave up. The marks all over. Lily's body in that photo had already answered the question. Amid all the gasps and envy around me, I walked away. Then I turned and went to a jewelry workshop. From my left, ring, finger, I removed that ring, and the pain pierced straight through me. Ma'am, what kind of jewelry would you like us to make? Nothing, just melt this ring down for me. This ring has engraving on it though. It must have special meaning, right? Are you sure you want it melted? Yes, please do it as quickly as possible. Half an hour later, I went home holding a beautifully wrapped jewelry box. Preston did not get back until after 10 that night, and he was still holding a bouquet of fresh flowers. Sorry, Annie. I have been busy with work lately, and have not had time to be with you. I brought you your favorite freesias. Do you like them? When he leaned in close, I smelled a woman's perfume on him. Then I turned my head and saw a small bite mark on his throat. There was also a woman's lipstick mark on the collar of his shirt, bright red and impossible to miss. I let out a cold laugh. Were you busy with work? Or busy over at Lily's? Why are you not saying anything? I pushed him away. I am just a little tired. Then I will carry you upstairs to sleep. As he spoke, he bent down, getting ready to lift me up. I pushed him away again. You are tired too. Go take a shower and get some rest. Preston reached for my hand, but then suddenly noticed something. Annie, where is your wedding ring? I took it off, but I made that with my own hands. It is proof of our love. Why would you take it off? I brushed him off. I have gained weight lately. It does not fit anymore. Only then did Preston's tense expression ease, and the smile return. Then some other day, I will take it to the jeweler and have it resized for you. By the way, what is that on the table? Preston pointed at the beautiful jewelry box on the table, a little surprised. Annie, is that a gift for me? I nodded. Yes, inside it was a small silver block. I had our wedding ring melted down and put inside, but Preston looked delighted. What is the occasion? Annie actually prepared a gift for me. My heart turned even colder. Today is our wedding anniversary." Preston's face instantly turned awful. He nearly begged as he tried to soothe me. "I am sorry, Annie. Work really has been busy lately. How about we go out for dinner tonight? I will book a restaurant right now." "No need, I already ate. Then I will take you out to see the night view. Maybe walk by the river." "I am tired. I want to sleep," Preston wrapped his arms around my waist from behind in a placating way. "Come on, Annie. It has been a long time since we took a walk together. I have felt like you have been a little distant lately. If this keeps up, I'm going to wonder whether my Annie has fallen out of love. Am I the one who fell out of love? You were the one who let someone else into your heart first. You were the one whose heart left me first. And this time, I am taking my heart back forever. And I am taking myself back too." On the way out, Preston was driving and kept talking with a smile about the things he had seen lately. I sat in the passenger seat, with my head turned toward the window, hearing nothing, because while fastening my seatbelt, I had reached into the crack beside the passenger seat and found a woman's stocking, clearly already worn. Then I stuffed it back where I found it and acted like nothing had happened. Now that I had decided to leave, I did not want to argue with him anymore, other than hearing more useless lies. I would get nothing out of it, so if I could not have the truth, I did not want anything. When we got to the river, Preston got out first and opened my door for me. "Annie, we are here. I did not really want to come, but this riverbank was the place we came to all the time when we first got together. It started here, so let it end here too." Preston's phone rang, and he said apologetically, "Sorry. Annie, wait here for me a second. It is something from work. I need to take this call. I will be right back. Go ahead. Just wait here for me, and do not wander off." Naturally, another wave of excited comments followed. Mr. Nolan treats his wife like a daughter. He is even afraid she will get lost. He spoils her way too much. Meanwhile, I stood there expressionless, by the river, staring at the shimmering water, under the night sky. When Preston saw the caller ID just now, he could barely hide the smile in his eyes. There was sweetness, indulgence, and even a hint of flirtation in it. How could that possibly be work? But I was too tired to expose him. The riverbank was cold, so I just went back to the car to wait. On the car screen, Preston's social media account was still logged in and synced with his phone. The chat messages were still popping up one by one. The person on the other end was saved as Little Kitten Lily. "Do you miss me? It feels a little empty at night when you are not here. Little Kitten, was spending the whole day with you not enough? No, babe. I want you to stay with me even more. Fine. Tomorrow at work, I will take care of you in the office. Then I will wait for you there tomorrow." The messages that followed were even more filthy. I felt cold all over and turned off the screen, trembling. I could not even tell whether I was shaking from the cold or from anger. My nails dug deep into my palms. Preston came back quickly, about 15 minutes later. When he got back in the car, he clutched his chest and let out a hard breath. "After I finished the call and turned around, I did not see you. You scared me to death. Thank God. You are okay." I did not even want to look at that fake, gentle face of his anymore. I lowered my head and looked at my hands. It was cold outside, so I came back to the car. Okay, wherever you like is fine with me." He suddenly said that, and after seeing those chats, the words took on another meaning for me. Wherever you like is fine. Did that stocking hidden in the passenger seat mean they had done it right there in the passenger seat too? I suddenly felt sick. I shoved the car door open and threw up. Preston panicked and rushed over to check on me. "Annie, what is wrong?" I was vomiting so hard that it took me a long time to recover. I could not understand how Preston, who claimed to love me so much, could cheat on me. Was he really not afraid I would find out?